Had to be patient and wait until my day come. Now I'm the latest trend like I'm A1 and J1. I'm on Jumeirah Beach, that's Salama Alaikum. Torn between the Cullinan or the Bentley Bentayga. London City, there's only so much you get away with. They feel threatened cause they know how far that I could take it.
MTG Blogs, what's good my people? Back with another video. And today we're looking at the rise of Central C. Caesar Sue, also known as Central C, was born on June the 4th, 1998 in Shepherd's Bush, London. Caesar Sue had stated that he kept himself in school, but he would occasionally misbehave and lose his temper. He went to school with fellow rapper Digga D being a few years higher than him. Oakley worked at a shoe store for 3 weeks before finding out his wage and quitting. So he found out his wage, he weren't happy with it, he kept it moving. Oakley first appeared on the Ain't Nothing remix alongside J Huss Bonkers More in January 2015, where he adopted the rapper name Central C. He released his Street Heat freestyle in February the same year. Central C released his first project, the album 17, in 2017. His Next Up freestyle was released in October 2019. After switching from his auto-tuned hip-hop style similar to UK drill, Central C released his breakout single, Day in a Life. And obviously this is when it starts taking off for my man, innit? So that's the 14th of June 2020, that was when that was released. He followed it up with Loading, released on the 22nd of October 2020. The music videos for both tracks were released on GRM Daily. Loading and Commitment Issues both reached to the top 20 of the UK single charts. Central C self-released his debut mixtape Wild West in March 2021, which debuted at number 2 on the UK album charts. So obviously, Central C is chopping it up with Adam still, like he's getting into some things that obviously some of us had questions to. We probably was asking ourselves like, how did he do it? Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously he's explained how he done it. He met his manager Bees, and obviously Bees is he's a watch trader as well, innit? I checked his Instagram out, he sells watches down Hatton Garden. So obviously that explains why Central C's always got the watches and always looking good and whatnot. He's got nice cars and whatnot as well, you feel me? So that's just his management who's brought all of that through.
That song, and he hit me like...
YBs?
Yeah.
I heard that he was I heard from a friend of mine that he's like pretty respected and that they think he's kind of pretty integral in you being able to pull all this off. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, no, he is for sure. But it's like he's got a unique story as well. Like me and him, we met. He had no. He's not here, by the way. He's in the UK.
I was wondering. I'm like, are these guys managers? I can't really tell.
Nah, they're just my bros.
Right.
But they've been with me from the beginning too. But my manager, I met him like a year before we dropped that song, right? But I didn't have no music really, like at all. And I didn't know what I was doing. I was more so on the roads, and he was meeting me here and there, just trying to like encourage me to do music and take it more serious. But I didn't have like the right song. I was going to studio here and there, but I knew all of the music on my phone at the time wasn't right. So when I came with that song, came to him, I said, look, this is the one. He's like, you sure? I said, yeah, cool. I said, yeah, this is the one. Let's push it. I want you to help me work it. He said, all right, cool. But he and like me even saying that to him was kind of like, it was like a leap of faith for me too. 'Cause I didn't really trust no managers or nothing. Like prior to that, I've met quite a few people in the industry already. Even though like I hadn't made too much noise, I had met a lot of people like in the period of me trying to blow all that time, like maybe, what was it, 16 to 20, I'm 23 now, I just turned 23, so 16 to like whatever age I was, 22, I had met a lot of people in the industry, and I didn't like how they move, and like it was, I could tell people's energy like right away. So when I met my man, I could tell he was genuine, like almost straight away. But the weird thing was he had no experience in music. He was just telling me like how it is. He was telling me I don't really have too much experience in managing or anything, but I'm a quick learner and whatever. And he didn't tell me, like, you see when you meet a lot of people in music and whatever, they sell you a dream and they tell you what you want to hear. He wasn't doing any of that, and I hate that stuff, like when people do that and just try to sell you a dream, tell you what you want to hear and all that. So when he was just keeping it like 100, it was refreshing to me. I said, all right, cool, maybe this is the guy I want to rock with. And yeah, it's a blessing to meet him, really and truly. 'Cause look what we've done. and he had no experience in this thing. He weren't lying. He's a quick learner. He's a genius, really. He's a genius still. So that's just my team, me and him. We ain't really got no other like team members too tough. I got my brothers with me that obviously play a big part. But yeah, it's a small team. Day in the life. That was like my first like time jumping on a drill beat, yeah, if you want to call it that. So that was like the first time I jumped on that type of beat. When I dropped that song, even I didn't have nothing to follow it up with. I didn't know what I was doing. I had a good feeling about the song, and I knew I could make more songs like it. I know I can jump on any kind of beat, really. So I had that song there. I dropped it and I done well. I didn't know what to put out next because I had like a few other songs like in my like bag, but they weren't like that song. So I had to jump in the studio quick and just follow it up with
That's worked. And obviously behind the scenes, there's more things that we don't know about. But he obviously just talks about like his manager didn't even have no experience. You feel me? But he took a risk with him. He obviously see that he was doing this thing and it could work. You know what I'm saying? He see the vision. But yeah, man, if you're an artist as well, like myself, you can understand we got bare songs there loading as well. And Central C was saying the same thing. He was literally saying like, yo, I had pure songs there, but this was just one that I flicked out. I didn't think much of it. I just flicked it out, done a video of it, patterned it, and it went off. Do you know what I'm saying? And he said he had other songs in the bag, but they just weren't the kind of songs that people wanted to hear. So he had to go and write new songs, do you know what I'm saying, that matched Day in the Life. And that's what he did. He just kept hitting them with similar type of songs, and that's it. The rest are madness. Another thing he said as well, yeah, was he enjoys the marketing side of things as much as, or if not more, than the music side of things.
Prior to that, I was making music, but it just didn't happen to really pick up for me. So a year ago, it started going crazy. I dropped a tape in March this year, and that's what everybody like appreciated the marketing for. We didn't really do too much. Like in my head, like I got a lot more ideas, I got a lot more in stock, but they appreciated it nevertheless.
Right.
So I was grateful for that.
I mean, it's interesting.
So imagine that. That's why my man's ahead, because he had to fall in love with the marketing side of the music. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not just about whacking out good songs and that. There's magic to this. There's a method to this. Do you know what I'm saying? And he obviously has the right manager where he's got the whips, he's got the jewels, he's got everything he needs in that respect. Do you know what I'm saying? So then all it was just finding the right style that people would click to. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously he's found that in the melodic drill type beats. Do you know what I'm saying? Because obviously the UK's been doing drill, but now the melodic drills come through and everyone's putting their own twang on it. It's changed up the game a bit, do you know what I'm saying? And that's what people want to hear, a new fresh sound. Because drill's a bit tired in the UK, like in my opinion, the angry drill anyway. The aggressive, angry drill, you're going to come and kill someone, wig their mum, all that shit. That stuff's tired to me, do you know what I'm saying? So when my man come out of the blue with Day in the Life, let's see if you really turn off the auto, and he's just flowing with it. Do you know what I'm saying? It was a breath of fresh air type of vibe still.
Like the melody always needs to be different. I can't jump on that. And I hate that dark drill beat. Like I wanted to switch it up a bit.
Yeah, because I love that sound, but it just feels like it's, I had somebody tell me the other day who was sort of like a normie who like doesn't listen to that much rap, and he's like, you know what I love? I love that fucking English drill shit. Like I can listen to any of that shit. And I was like, not me, man. I'm like, I heard way too much. Yeah. Like, I like the best of that genre for sure, but I just heard so much repetitive ass drill, not even just from England, but from every fucking city in America and everything too. And then when I heard your shit, I was just like, that right there, that's exactly the breath of fresh air that this fucking style needed, in my opinion.
I appreciate that, bro.
And he just kept hitting them, getting better and better still. So you gotta respect it, man. Gotta respect it. Big up Central C, for sure. He obviously talks about it in the interview as well, knowing Fredo and that before all of this music stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? So he knew him, same sort of friendship groups and that. But obviously they didn't link up until Central popped off, do you know what I'm saying? Until he started doing his thing, popping off. That's how it goes in the game though still. People want to see you do your thing, bow, and that's when you can start collabing. But now he don't even need them, to be honest. If anything, Central C helped Fredo, if you want to get technical in that, because Central C tapped into a different side of a different audience. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got the overseas audience, because obviously he done the collab with the Italian guy, he done a collab with the French guy, and them man have got massive fan bases alone anyway, so that's brought their fan bases over to him as well. So this just says Central C's making all the right moves. Do you know what I'm saying?
Really want to do, like, kind of bring Europe together, like, as a whole, because Europe's massive. Like, we shouldn't just be looking at London. Like, I had done the Rondo feature, was probably my first feature. I wasn't focused. I didn't care about doing no features in the UK like that. No one was really grabbing my attention. It didn't make sense to me either. So I just went across the pond and went to Italy and done music with them. It makes more sense. We can, me and Rondo can both capitalize off it more. Whereas if I'm doing a song with someone in the UK, 9 times out of 10, their fans already know me and my fans already know them. So what's the point, really? And I don't know them like that, and we don't. I don't know. Maybe it's an ego thing in the UK as well. That no one don't really hit me like that anyway.
Right.
So.
Do you, like, in your mind, how much has your music really connected with the U.S. audience? Like, do you see a lot of the comments suggesting that, like, they're in America and that they really fuck with your shit?
Yeah, there's a few, you know.
Schooling a lot of man in the game right now, fam. Young, old, anything, it don't matter, fam. He's literally showed levels, set pace, and done it. Another thing he was talking about is in the UK scene, there's not much love. Do you know what I'm saying? There's not much support, and I felt that one still, because it's been like that, man. It's like when other artists see other artists that are hard, they don't want to share it, they don't want to big it up, they'd rather not, innit, because they feel like it will maybe put a cloud over their thing or something, or slow down their progress. But it ain't a thing like that, man. You look over to the States and that, they're always pushing each other with a different energy, do you know what I'm saying? Some people in the UK do it, there is some little batches that do it, you feel me, that do support, but generally it ain't like that. Generally, no outsiders kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? And that's quite sad still. My man had to branch out to different countries, different people. But yeah, he says in the interview with Adam that the collab come about through Instagram for a DM. Obviously, the Italian guy DM'd him. So that just shows you the power of networking, the power of a DM. Do you know what I'm saying? They done a big, mad song with numbers. And the Italians fucked with it. The UK fucked with it. But yeah, man. Anyone that's hating on the guy, they're lost. They're just salty. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a salty vibe still, because my man's holding it up right now. He's respectful, he shows the love, he's got fan love, yeah, he's not rude and arrogant with it, do you know what I'm saying? Certain man will get to his position and become arrogant with it, man, and that's why a lot of men fall off, you know what I'm saying? I wish him the best of luck, enough respect, enough love, man. I hope he goes the whole way, like, I hope he goes the whole distance still. I hope he gets some big US features going on now, do you know what I'm saying? Like, he could link up with someone like The Baby, that would be lit, or even Little Baby, them kind of vibes there, like, he could do something lit still. Roddy Rich, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm MTG Blogs, I'm out, man. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you drop a comment. Anyone else that you want me to do, leave in the comments. Peace.
Yo, everybody talking shit about me. Heard a verse and now they feeling on me. Wanna see a brother down bad, but I'm feeling good, I gave a killer rollie. 666, but I feel a holy thing, Illuminati, what a ceremony. Should've listened what my parents told me about my mama crib, but she could never own me. Lot of funny brothers these days, lot of brothers moving creepy. I wanna run into them in the streets, but they run and hide behind a meme page. I don't ever need to trap again, I made $1 million off a